Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to make a quick video here on the Delta Force 26. Some plans have changed, so I decided to take everything out of the Neptune 24, just because I didn't really like the setup all that much, and my first test run the other day kind of was a failure, and my collet gave loose, and I lost my flex shaft and prop and all that. So I figured instead of just waiting for some more parts for this thing, I kind of have some other plans for it. So that'll be another future project. But I decided to use this motor in ESC and put it in the Delta Force 26 just because it's a nicer hull. And I pretty much had most of what I needed. And so I just need to wait on some trim tabs and turn fins. But I kind of have some stuff mocked up here. I mounted the strut already. My rudder, it's a little over to the right, a little more than I wanted it to. I might be able to move it over a little bit more. I have to wait till I get some of my other hardware and then I can kind of piece together what I need to do. As far as the inside, I have the stuffing tube in here. It's not epoxied down yet. Nothing's final. Still kind of fitting stuff. But I think this little motor, because it's a 3650, 2290 kV, and then a 90 amp ESC would be perfect on 4S in this boat. So I kind of plan on mounting the motor right where it is, really close, right up against the stuffing tube pretty much. And then servo, probably about there. I got a little servo mount I'm going to use. These are just some foam pieces that I cut to kind of taper up on my stuffing tube here, and I have a slight bend, kind of hard to tell. I have a slight bend there going up, and then obviously when I get my motor mount, I'll be able to adjust it. I can go kind of sit like right there, something like that. Yeah, I'm not using this coupler. This is just, I just had it sitting in there so I can kind of line up my stuffing tube with the flex shaft. So yeah, got another flex shaft here. It's a .150, so I just got to cut that to size once I get everything mounted up. But yeah, I'm just going to try to run on 4S, and I'm just kind of bouncing ideas around for setup. Like I say, this time I think I'm going to do it where my motor is as far back as possible, which is what I try to do on all my monos. But this one, since it's a fresh build, it's like I kind of can eyeball it and figure out things a little bit more. ESC on the right. I got this cat pack. The ESC is not super heavy, but I'm going to try to put it up a little higher than I normally would. Maybe like up in here, just so some of the weight will kind of be over to the left side, so maybe that'll counteract some torque roll. And then I'll have a battery tray here in the middle, and I'll have plenty of room to move forward or back, you know, as much as I need, just to get this thing dialed in. So yeah, 4S, probably an oval boat, and I'm curious to see what I can get out of it. So yeah, I just gotta wait on some parts, and then I can really start jamming on this thing. Yeah, there's not too many options really for hardware. For the back of this, there's not much space, if you can see. So like my turn fins are going to be really close, at least the mount's going to be really close to where the rudder bracket is. I'm going to flip this and probably put this on that side to kind of move over the rudder a little bit. And the only reason why I put it over here is just because I needed space for my trim tabs. So, like I say, once all that stuff gets here, hopefully I can kind of mock it up and figure out something. I'm probably just going to do a single water inlet. I really don't think it's going to need dual cooling. This thing's really light, and with the thicker, like 4mm inner diameter tube, or 8mm out, should be plenty of water flow. So yeah, that's it for now, and stay tuned, and this thing should be pretty fun.